Hey, what's up? Ren0 here. This is going to be a response to Mrcoyote6666 over there in Ireland. He's building a fantastic looking table for the was it the APOC build off with Tyranid, rubbish in, rubbish out, and I guess they're trying to push out as much terrain as possible in a certain amount of days. Now, Mrcoyote6666 asked for my help because I guess he wants to build a Tyranid kind of a setup. Now, going through my old drawings and stuff and trying to pull everything out in between all the projects that I'm doing, but when a subscriber asked for my help, I try to get in there and get this done. He asked me yesterday, and I know he's on limited time, so I'm going to do a quick run. I just did a fast setup right now, just to give an idea to you, bud, and to everyone else out there. And you've seen Blue Table Paintings, which got extraordinary amounts of work, you know, with their terrain stuff, and you should check them out too. I'll try to find that link for you. But this is what I would do for a quick run on a board that you're building. Of course, this is all, I scaled it down because, of course, this is all my spare parts. You know, I just started filing and shaving and just did a quick rundown. So we'll get to it real quick. Okay, like I said, this is all my spare parts. This is part of my building that I cut out. As you can see, lines and stuff like that. So you can see this is the width of it. It's a half-inch piece right here. And what I did was I just cut out a rough edge. Even this can work. And you're going to be making what do you call it? A capillary tower is what they call them. This is prominent on every Tyranid planet. This is where their spores come out of. And I just did a quick little one right here. Okay, of course you're going to have these ribs. They're going to go, you know, every so inches all the way down. As you can see, I drilled a couple holes in here where the spores are going to come out. And this is just a quick, as the Tyranaholic would say, quick and dirty. Make yourself a little base, you know, and there you go. And you can just plug these things anywhere on the board. Make as many as you want, as high as you want. These things are normally, as they grow, is what these things do is, you know, a little setup grows and another one and another one. That's what creates these ribs. You can put battle damage, put hot glue in there, make it look like it's, you know, bleeding, it's oozing, stuff like that. And how I got those ribs in there, it's, I haven't tried heating up my blade. Maybe that would work, you know, by going, you know, all the way around. But all I did was just, you know, cut in at an angle, and it gives you an irregular cut like that. And that's all I did is I went all the way around it, you know. But to get this to look like this, all you do is just shave it off with the heavy grit sandpaper and just go all, you know, round these off, all of them round all the way off until you get, you know, this kind of a concept. And that's all you do. Then get a fine sandpaper and file it off, and then you get this kind of a setup. And there you go. And then when you're starting to build these things, what I did was I got another piece right here of the it was square. Then I cut it round and shaved it at an angle, almost looks like a bomb crater. And all I did was gut out the inside and actually made this irregular. Now, why I did that, what you do is you paint it and everything. You can highlight it. I would make it red and goopy and make it look nasty inside. Okay. You can also add toothpicks to the side of it like this. You know, like I said, this is quick terrain. Quick little toothpicks, you know, like maybe 4 on each side. You know, just kind of make them irregular kind of a setup so it looks like teeth. And after you paint it and highlight it and do what you need to do, add some water effects in there to make it look like it's a cesspool. Okay. And then I don't have any like Space Marine arms or anything like that, but let's just do a Tyranid, because you can even do a Tyranid like it's coming out of the cesspool and just have an arm coming out of it, or even have half a body of a, you know, an Imperial, you know, soldier or whatever, an IG, you know, and he's trying, you know, because what it does is it dissolves organic matter, sorry. And so that's what you would want. So what you can do is put this down after you've done that, put your water effects in there, and then have 4 of these fingers going all the way around it with the little teeth in there. And there you have your little cesspool kind of a setup. Another thing that you can do is also get, you know, now that it's Easter all over, and, you know, get an Easter egg, cut the Easter egg in half, and then now you got that little half dome kind of a deal. Put some green stuff around it, or even hot glue, you know, melt down hot glue, what do you call it, base it black, and there you got yourself a tunnel, you know, where the gene stealers would come out. Just things of that nature would make a great, you know, setup. You know, like I said, you would want these a little bit irregular, some larger, some, you know, whatever. Around the set pole, of course, you want them about, they would be a little bit smaller because you want them to basically go. So you'd put it on a base, and so of course you can move it around and stuff. And as Tyranid says, that was a quick and dirty setup on what I would do and what is needed on every Tyranid battle board. I'll try to come up with some more stuff for you, bud. Like I said, I know you're on limited time, so I thought I'd throw some ideas out there so you can get to work. And there you go. And remember, don't forget the little holes here. And how I did that was basically just put the blade in like this and twist, and there you go. You got your hole. And then once you paint it up, these holes are going to be prominent, and you know it's going to look pretty decent, man. It's going to look awesome on there. There you go. Your capillary tower and your set pull, and remember the egg, and you can make yourself a few. Remember, you want different sizes. You want them, you know, large, and you can even put plant life on the base like this. Put this like this, and I've seen you had some really neat looking plant effects. So you can put the plants around there like so. Of course, you want the base a little bit bigger when you do something like that. Maybe put water effects around it to make it look, you know, shiny and wet. Of course, you want to base it. Put some, you know, what do you call it, hot glue, you know, on there to make it look like, you know, it's slimy, and you know it's oozing and things like that. But try to get some more stuff out there for you. I'm off tonight, so there you go.